I want to kill the tall poppy syndrome. I think that it's not been talked about enough that, like, it's okay to succeed and win. Like, it's okay to be successful. It's okay to go against what everyone says and do you and dominate. It's okay to prove everyone wrong and you win. It's okay to be able to create something, provide value for your family and others. And it's hard enough, I've had this sort of saying that I've been thinking about, it's hard enough being an entrepreneur if you're in New Zealand, let alone the world, because you've got to then deal with, like, if you were trying to do something in the States, you can be loud and proud about it. You want to do something here, you try and be loud and proud, you're going to get shut down. So then not only does entrepreneurship in New Zealand have that issue where it's got to fight the battles of what the public perception is from a global scale, on top of that, you have Māoridom as well, which puts another layer of complications around it. So I actually think to succeed and come out of this lane is probably 10 times harder than if you were in America. So, and it's stuffed, right? So I always think it like I've been lucky enough over the last little bit to start connecting with other people that are doing really well in this space. And the crazy thing is, half these guys haven't even connected with the other half before to make it feel like it's okay to win and it's okay to be successful. So I spoke at a school last week and I just said, guys, the reality is this is about levels, right? If you are here with all your crew, if you want to be great, you know that you're going to get to here. So there's only two things are going to happen if you want your bros to come with you. It's either they get to your level or they're going to get left behind. Or you go down to their level and you'll never be anything. And so many times, like I call it just levels, right? Like I knew I was here and I wanted to get here. And unfortunately, there's a lot of things that you have to dead weight that you need to leave behind if you want to be great, and if you want to be successful, and if you want to be the one that stands out and does everything differently. And too many people are too scared to take that jump, so they stay plateau. They stay still. They stay stuck, and you get that resentment. And I see it. I had 3 meetings like that this week with 30 and 40 something year olds, corporates in 6-figure salaries that literally hate what they do, and they are so envious of the fact that I wake up every morning and do exactly what I want because I'm so passionate about every single thing I do. And that is so much lost opportunity that happens over a 10-20 year period. That is just the craziest thing to me, right? And you can like smell, you can feel the frustration and anger and stuff. And I just kind of think, like, stuff that. Like, stuff that. Like, if you know, I feel like I'm starting to get hyped a little. But, like, it's coming. And it really gets me. Because I just see that as lost opportunity. Because if I woke up at 40 years old feeling what they do then, I'd feel like I've just literally wasted almost 25% of the good parts of living where I could do stuff to be doing it. And I think that's not acceptable. And the fact that you can connect like you can now is no excuse for anyone to be able to sack up and give it a go.